Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. CCX here. Welcome back to the Wario Land 2 Let's Play. In the last episode, we ended up really swimming through a very arduous water hole, and then we end up finding Captain Syrup's ship, which was serving a bunch of wonderful cakes. In fact, the cake was indeed not a lie. So now we're going to actually continue forward, and now we're on Captain Syrup's ship. And she's like nowhere to be found, but that doesn't really stop us from doing anything because we have to actually, find our treasure. But meanwhile, we're actually going to continue on forward, and I have something to say. Well, these buzzsaws here can be quite annoying. And if you actually butt stomp on the ground, sometimes the enemies will actually go in a different direction. They won't always do that because I think the bigger enemies will kind of ignore that. And I've also been like looking at Wario Land 3 footage just to, get myself familiarized with what I'm supposed to do. And that area is where you're going to be going up against when you're fighting the boss, who is Bobo. Remember that. Bobo is Captain Syrup's favorite beloved bird. Or it's a very, very huge bird, I might add, because to be honest, what pirate has a gigantic parrot? Or parrot, or I don't even know what it is. It looks like a very weird parrot, to be honest. But to be more frank, this boss can be a little bit difficult for some people because, when you do this actually increases Wario's weight. Yeah, I know, I can't even believe it either, but yeah, it basically allows Wario to not go ahead and, okay, now, there are coins over there, and I can't for the life of me figure out how I'm supposed to get them. So I'm gonna assume that if I pick this guy up and throw, bingo! What's this? Secret Okay, secret passage! Thank you, Mr. Helmet Guy. It's alright. And there's nothing else here. Okay, you can go over there now, because I actually don't need you. Okay, now I need you. Come to me, Mr. Football. Come to me again. Alright, and let's throw him in. There we go. For some reason, the game won't really allow him to go all the way. They actually fixed that in 3. But if we come here, we end up finding the beloved and wonderful minigame that we all know and love. Seriously, I hate this minigame. This minigame sucks. Anyways, it's time for the eyesight jutsu. As usual, always look over to the left, and if the game wants to screw me over, look over to the right. Okay, no, it's actually over to the right this time. Wow, game, you are incredible. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, at least I'm glad that didn't actually go horribly. That scroll actually looks like something that might actually appear in Wario Land 3. Then again, to be perfectly honest, most of the items that you actually are getting could be from Wario Land 3. Because some of them becomes power-ups and some of them becomes nothing. Okay, there really isn't nothing there. Okay, you can go away now. Go away. Anyways, now that we got the treasure, we can actually just continue on forward. The boss's lair is over here, and Bobo is actually not really much of a difficult boss. He's really pathetically easy. In fact, all the bosses are pathetically easy. Wow, look at this. Overhaul. Just in case if you screw up the minigame, they give you like enough coins to actually get the 300 not the 300, the 200 coin payout for those mini games. So yeah. Anyways, say hello to Bobo himself. Boy, you got yourself a nice color palette. Now Bobo here, he would go ahead and dive down. And what you need to do is just crush him by butt stomping him. And make sure you hold down the down button, because you don't, you will end up screwing yourself over. And then after a while, once he's done that, he will just continuously just do the same exact trick. Yeah, all the bosses are one-noted. But luckily enough, the thing I like about these bosses is that you don't lose coins, thank God. That would suck. But I'm going to say this now. There are some unique bosses in this game, and then there is one boss that you will see constantly. He's kind of like this game's Team Rocket, and I think we'll be seeing him in the next part. But ironically enough, now that we've completed and demolished Bobo, we're actually going to continue forward because we need to continue onwards. continue forward, we need to continue onwards. It doesn't really matter. We just need to get out and try to find our freaking treasure. Um, looks like a 6. Do you really want to risk it? No, I actually really don't. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna... Why did I pick 5? It was 6! Wow. I literally didn't go all the way, so I assumed that I clicked the 6. Whatever. Anyways, Captain Syrup is actually getting away on her pirate blimp. As we were fighting Bobo, for some reason she had the time to go ahead and actually make that. Anyways, whatever. And there she goes. As you notice that her model is, well, a little bit different. Well, she has color. That's it. And there's another thing I actually like is that, you know, we already know what Captain Syrup's final design is going to be. But anyways, it's time for Chapter 3, The Maze Woods. Get to the Maze Wood. I thought we were already in the Maze Woods. No, you're not. Okay, now we gotta actually escape from Captain Syrup's ridiculous ship. Anyways, we got this owl here. Yeah, his name is just nothing but Owl. To be able to control him, Wario will constantly hold him, so you don't have to worry. But if he does get hit by anything, if Wario gets hit by anything, not the bird, thank God. Because if it was the bird, it'd be really, really annoying. And anal. But anyways, Wario will constantly always hold the bird. Sadly, it doesn't count as a hit detection, so you're gonna have to literally go all around if you want all the coins. But basically, it's an obstacle that you need to use. There's also another obstacle that we're gonna be seeing. There are also some very, very unique enemies that okay, here's another enemy. You see that coin there? That coin is fake. You do not want to take that coin, because that coin will go ahead and send you upwards. In fact, I will show you what happens. See? There it goes. Look at that guy. I like this guy's design, because it's just so weird looking. And so derpy. Yeah, it's so derpy. Get out. Seems like we cannot get over there, so we might need... Oh, yeah, and they also respawn very, very quickly. So, like I said, you know, you can't kill them. But we can use one of them to be able to go ahead and actually get said treasure. So, carry me! Luckily enough, you know, since they're not really threats, we can still kill them. Anyways, here we are again. It's been a pleasure. End up doing the little switcheroonie. Hopefully we can actually get it once and I don't have to worry. My eyesight is a little bit better now that I got the lights on, so now I can actually pay attention a little bit better now. Wow. It's on the right again. I guess the game is trying to trick me. Quote unquote try, because that's like the second time it was on the right. Okay, so I am right. That does give me the indication that all the items that we're getting from this game are going to be from Wario Land 3. Huh. You guys think that's kind of lazy on their part? Or, well, to be honest, the story of Wario Land 3 is technically, I guess if you really want to think about it, the plot, well not the plot, the story of Wario Land 3 is a bit like a dream sequence. Well, quote-unquote dream sequence, because it is totally real. But it's kind of like, you know, you're there, but then you're not there. I really don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Because I'm trying not to spoil the story, that's why. Mind you, it's not really much of a story. It's more of a fact that it's Wario trying to escape from the area after he accidentally crash landed. But most likely, Wario ends up in a music box world, and the thing is about the music box is basically has like all these treasure chests in it. These treasure chests can be regulated to regular treasure or power-ups for Wario. Sometimes you get power-ups, sometimes you get nothing. Alright, we got ourselves these new enemies, or these new hazards, I should say, and I hate these hazards with a passion, because they are they're worser than any other enemies in this game. Because the thing is that they move around, and, you know, yeah, see, think of them as this game's version of the Potos from Mario. Or I actually named those wrong. Oh, whatever, who cares? Anyways, I got this enemy. We can't actually get past them because we need ourselves a wonderful enemy. So what we need to do is we need to go ahead and bash all the way over here. And go ahead and play with this guy a bit. And bash it. Alright, and it. Alright, let me see here. So anyways, like I said, now that I know that, which I really didn't know that because like I said, when I first originally played this game, I'd never gone after any of the treasures because anyways, I never really gone after any of the treasures because of the reason is that you never really need any of them. You don't need the treasures in this game. Mind you, you just need it to get like the good ending, quote unquote good ending, because the thing is that the ending is just basically you being able to find Wario's treasure. Or maybe even more. But the thing is that I'm looking forward to 100%ing this game because I never have when I was a kid. That's actually something that's very interesting when it comes to people who actually start Let's Playing games. Like, do you guys Let's Play games and 100% them right off the bat? Or do you 100% them when you Let's Play them when you're like, or do you 100% them when you end up getting older is what I should more so ask. If so, then tell me, like, what's like the most hardest yet difficult game? And I'm just gonna say this: you gotta exclude Super Mario Sunshine because that's obnoxious even in itself. Even I know that's a hard, difficult game too, 100% because of how annoying it is getting all 240 blue coins. Seriously, they had to literally give you 240 blue coins. Like, there was really no reason for you to have 240 blue coins. I'm sorry. There's a limit to being obnoxious and a limit of being way too much. Then again, nothing will ever come close to the glorious and wonderful Donkey Kong 64. Which I still regret 100% in that game. Well, I don't really regret it. I did enjoy the game. I didn't enjoy the bonus stages I have to repeatedly play. Okay, so that bean actually gets used in Wario Land 3. I can't wait to get to Wario Land 3 because it's actually more interesting and it's not, you don't have to collect a lot of coins in that one, thank God. That's probably one thing I'm really glad for about Wario Land 3 gets rid of. Wario Land 4 sort of brings back the whole coin aspect, but the thing is that the coins is more regulated to collecting the like a golden crown to be able to get the optional soundtrack. Anyways, guys, that is the end of this episode of Wario Land 2. In the next episode, we'll be continuing on as the now saving goes through. And what's the next chapter? Defeat the giant spearman. This guy. This guy. Talk more about him later. I'll catch you guys next time. See yas.